On our last episode, you saw that we finished our very own drift track in Mondello Park drift game Sportsland. Well, last weekend we held one of our biggest events of the year, the Winter Bash, which saw 150 drivers take to that very track for the first time ever. Now, this event had some of the highest highs and definitely the lowest lows of any event we've ever run. So let's get into it.
Too slow.
It was a hairpin! So here it is, the day we've all been waiting for. It is the Drift Games Winter Bash. We're starting off with a little bit of rain, but it's going to clear up for the rest of the weekend. We got 150 drivers here. We've got 4 different track layouts. It's like a little Ebisu festival in Mondello Park. And it's the first time anyone's going to be doing laps of Sportsland. So we're here to see the first laps. And the guy who's going to be doing the first laps is Alfie Hunter from the UK, who won our competition. And then it's going to be all hell breaks loose from there. So we're going to keep the cameras rolling for the 2 days. You guys are going to see all the behind the scenes, all the drifting, all the madness from probably the mentalist event we've ever put on. Definitely the one with the most amount of work. And let's hope it all works out okay. I'm excited. So Alfie is here. He's going to be the first public person to do laps of Sportsland. In what engine have we got in this? It's interesting.
It's a supercharged V8.
Supercharged BMW V8 in an S14 with see-through doors.
That's what I'm jealous of there.
And the most apt livery for Ireland I've ever seen. Just water everywhere. Anyway, get in the car and do some laps. Here we go. Weeks of anticipation, and now the queue has started, so we're away.
That is the first public person on our track. He's doing all right. For a wall tap here. No one's tapped this wall yet. I think that's a success. Right lads, so the wall hasn't been tagged yet, so I think you need to christen it, okay?
Don't put that pressure on.
So we have the Shanahan's on next. And let's be honest, me and Dave gave it a bit of a test. This will be the test of how good twinning can actually get on this thing. Tag the wall. I think it's safe to say the track works.
No better boys to test the twin drifting anyway. It works. It's savage.
So that is the track officially open, and I think actually the sun has come out to grace us with its presence. And what we really want to see is the first wall tap on this. But before we see that, I've got to tell you about today's sponsor, and that's OBD11. OBD11 is a user-friendly car diagnostic and customation tool for every driver. It's licensed by leading manufacturers like BAG Group, BMW Group, Toyota Group and Ford, and is honestly the easiest way to diagnose, customize, improve your car's performance, saving time and money in the long run. We have an engine check light on our Z, and hopefully with this OBD11 free device, we should be able to see what it is and sort it. All you have to do is locate your OBD port and pop it in. There we go. Even though Nissan isn't fully licensed by OBD11, it can still run a basic diagnostics on the car. So we do have the engine light on, and there is one engine fault. So let's click in, see what that is. Vehicle speed sensor. Because this is a drift car, I actually think that the speed sensor has been disconnected. The device has battery safe technology, which means it's plugged in right now, and even when the car's off, it won't drain your battery. Some of the other features that it has, oh Jesus, is it has hundreds of one-touch apps, which means you can change little things on your car, like daytime running, how long you want the lights on after, if you want to beep when you press the lock button. It has hundreds of them. Woo! It also has live data, which means if I was on my phone right now, which obviously would be very irresponsible of me, you can see all the parameters and all the sensors on the car, and in my case, I could tell what the oil pressure is like. And if you've been waiting to pull the trigger on one of these devices, there's never been a better time, because they have a Black Friday sale on right now, and it's the biggest sale they've ever done, saving up to 40% off. And honestly, I strongly recommend you get one of these devices, because not only are you saving 40% off right now, I guarantee you will save more than that in the long run. And I'm sure if I was looking at the live data right now, it'd be telling me to stop, because I'm fairly sure all the temperatures are through the roof. And also, if you use our code DRIFT, you get an additional 5% off, making that up to 45% off in total. So thank you once again to OBD11 for sponsoring this video and continuing your support with us. Now, let's get back to see if we can get this first wall run on this track. Now Eddie, I want to see a wall run.
A wall run?
A wall run.
I'll make this compact, even more compact.
A compactor.
Compact.
So close. Getting closer. Centimeters. Okay, this is the one, I can feel it. There we go. That was a perfect wall run. And what a wall run. The first one on this track. I think he may have overheated it a little bit. You got a wall run.
Was it worth it though?
That's the problem that we said with this track is you get a little bit carried away and you don't look at the temperatures too much. Seems better than fire.
Yeah, definitely. Experienced boats.
Okay, so in one of the last videos when we got the 350s and we said we were going to bore you with any practice stuff that we were doing, and you guys actually, a lot of you guys in the comments said you wanted to see some stuff, so this morning we were doing some practice. Dave was getting very comfortable, I was getting comfortable doing my lead lines in the battering ball, and we decided to shut the cameras on for you guys just to show, I guess, some of the progression, because Dave was feeling a bit down from driving the Super and stuff, and he said it wasn't really the potential of what he can do in a car, whereas 350 is just perfect in these conditions. So yeah, cameras are on, I'm going to do some lead lines, Dave's going to do some chase, and fingers crossed we come back in one piece. There you go, that's what you need to do.
I did a transition that you'll watch back at the GoPro on one of the corners behind it. No, I would never try it. And I spun, but wait till you see what I tried. We did a full at the same time. I hit your car and spun. It was like,
I could feel you nudge me on the last one.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Like lead driving is on
That's
as
good.
well.
Oh, a bumper's gone somewhere. Not too sure what this feeling is right now. We have never made it to the end of the bash.
It's halfway through.
Sorry, halfway through the bash. First day, actually.
I like that we're celebrating making it halfway through the bash. That's a good one. We still have to put a clutch in this. Technically, you did more damage today. You did a front bumper, a back bumper, and a clutch. I did a front bumper.
You did 2 doors. Look at them.
These are minor cosmetic problems. Connor Falvey.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's okay. It's only a bolt. It'll be fine. Bolt came loose on the subframe, so Nissan. So anyway, we are ready for tomorrow, I guess. We did some laps today. Some driving.
I was gonna say you went into a comfort zone. And then you went out of the comfort zone.
Oh, I was trying things today I've never tried in a car in my life. I was going, do you know what? I don't care. I'm going to try this. I bumped you, I spun, I got some mental maneuvers. That was the whole point of that car, was to put myself in the uncomfortable all the time. Like every single transition, I was like, I have no idea. And you have to adapt.
Well, that's what I said, yeah. Before lunchtime, you're like, oh, I was getting close here. I was like, I don't care about close. Yeah, I want you to hit me.
And then I did, quite repeatedly.
I was going to say, there's one door. I felt a fair few on this side, to be fair, yeah. Yeah. You did quite the number on this side.
I mean, you can't prove that was me. I'm just saying, could have been beforehand, you know? That's definitely me.
I think these are badges of honour from you.
Yeah, but they're nice rubs. They're not bangs, they're not doors blown in, they're just nice little rubs, which is great. And my car just lost the front bumper, so that's...
To be fair, we kind of celebrated that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it, so I just got rid of it on the back of your car. So it's out there in a couple of pieces. So that was the first day done in the books. People loved Sportsland. Everybody had so much seat time. Like, seat time was ridiculous today because we had a little bit of wet. People were getting a bit more out of the tires. The Accelera 651s that are on all of the cars did the entire day.
I was just about to say that, and that is saying something. We did more laps than we ever have in a day.
Look at the thread. Like, there's definitely another 30 to 40 laps there.
Yeah. We are, like, I mean, almost gone, but that's easily over 50 laps of Mondello. That's a national circuit. That's like a small go-kart track.
I did Sportsland, the Loop, and the national track all day. I never got out of the car once when the track was live, and I still on the same set of tires. I went through more tanks of fuel than I did tires today, which says a lot. So thank you, Accelera. And yeah, tomorrow we wake up, we go do it all again. We're going to have a few beers tonight, chill out, hang out with everybody. Everybody's here having a good time. The weather has actually stopped raining, so it looks like it's going to be dry tomorrow, so we might get a bit of smoke. So yeah, roll on day 2.
Hold on, hold the bumper.
Is that my bumper?
That is your bumper, yeah. That's not yours.
I felt a weird sound, and apparently, yeah, I scraped the bumper all the way back.
It was just completely under the car. I thought they were pulling the under tray off or something.
You know what? We didn't like any of the bumpers on the car, so you know what?
In the video, I think he said something like, "This is the worst bumper to put on it." And now I have about 65% of it, so.
Perfect. Well, you know what? You're welcome. Treasure it.
This is going on my bedroom wall. But I don't think I'll tell my parents about it because it won't end well. I don't know how I'm going to get on the train back to Waterford now. It'll be some trek.
Thank you very much. There you go. There's the other 20%. Oh, you've got another bit. Jesus, yeah. This is spreading far. There you go,
Thank
dude.
You very much.
No worries. I was just going to say this pretty quietly. Actually, I did break the MX-5 today. I've still broken the car. Well, forget it. You know what? I broke less than I usually would, which is something. It's bad when you call that a success.
So it's time to kick off day 2, and on day 2 we switched to the fastest layout in Mondello, which is under the bridge, and we saw, unfortunately, very early on, one of the biggest accidents we've ever seen at a Drift Games bash. And luckily, they all walked away from it. It was a really, really terrifying crash. I was on the scene just after, along with all my boys, and it's definitely not what we want to see at our events. Obviously, with drivers pushing so hard throughout the weekend, drifting is a motorsport. Mistakes happen, things happen, it happens to us all. Just a consequence of multiple things happening at the same time caused us to lose 3 cars in one big pile-up. One of them was our friend Ruben from Juicebox, another was Sean, another was Mario. They had a big incident on that corner, and thankfully when I got there just after, we realized that everybody was walking away, and that's why the safety gear did its job in all their cars. But it was a real reminder to not only everyone at the event, but everybody at home, that there is big risks being taken at these events, and just because you go a couple of years without incident doesn't mean it's not possible. And drifting is a sport where you can have an easy mistake or a spin. There's no one to blame. The drivers and marshals had done this layout for years and years and years, and even the drivers that crashed had successfully done this layout hundreds of thousands of times before. It was just one of those things, a consequence of multiple errors, and we had a lot of cars damaged. So it kind of put a little bit of a mood on the paddock that, you know, as much as we like pushing limits, sometimes you got to be remembering that there is consequences, and drifting is a crazy sport when you think about it from a distance and not just in it. So thankfully, that was the worst crash of the weekend. We got the tracks all reset, we removed the cars, and we hope those guys can get those cars fixed and back out soon, which we think is the plan for all 3 cars. And then, nervously, they all headed back to the start line.
Okay, so, you know Wayne, the one that nobody can understand.
Well,
Bit of a joker. Now, he's tried to play a practical joke on Trev and tease. What's he done there?
Wayne Curran, this means war. These are tied out in my drive shaft.
So he's cable tied a load of cans to the drive shaft of his car. Now, Trev's caught this. Trev has one saying, he doesn't get mad, he gets even.
So we've a little device here that Wayne's probably going to find in about a week's time. We're going to hide it in his van.
So intermittently beeps. So
Well,
like once every hour or something like that, it just do a
randomly,
run.
like every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or like 1 hour. So he'll never be able to time it and see where it is. So let's see how long we can get out.
Obviously, if he doesn't find it until he's watching this video, that's the ideal.
He might find it when he pulls the dash out of the van.
Where are you gonna put it? Oh, you fucking seen. We're doing nothing there.
we weren't doing that.
I was just showing Trev your van there.
Hey, Trevor. Alright, just admiring the seats of your van there, they're lovely.
I'd keep an eye on everything, Trevor.
New seats, did you?
You'd have your beardy to wake me up, wouldn't you?
Any cans of Fanta?
A few moments later.
He's just gone out the back. Well, it's in. Okay, so we're on the next day. We've been driving all morning. Cars have been up and down, but we just after lunch. And before we go and do Passion Smith, I really wanted to come out here as drivers getting comfortable and everything like that. And yeah, just want to see how everyone's getting on. Maybe get some reactions and everything like that. And also drive it in the 350. Just sure if you can make out what's going on right there. But the cars is pushed off with the back of another car. Like everyone needs a friend like that. That's true brothership right there. There we go. There's no way you would be able to get the wall. No way.
No way!
No way. Even if you tried, you couldn't. That's King Joe. He does a lot of events with us, and he is the best person to give in to peer pressure. I was hoping you'd smack it spectacularly. You kind of just did a bit of a wall run there.
I'm not wrecking my car for your enjoyment.
He definitely has. Right. I mean, it's time to get involved with the public and do some tandem. See what happens. Because I've been doing lead lines this whole weekend. Let's do a bit of chasing. Got a big Trev in the car with me.
Big Trev is Wedge Trev.
So he's going to be my cameraman.
I'm gonna try.
Unfortunately, Big Trev forgot to press record. And Droney went in a little bit too hot on his first lap.
You were too slow!
It was a hairpin!
I put on a helmet for this.
Do you want to know the worst thing about it?
Tell me.
Trev didn't press record. I can just feel you nudging me along constantly. You got the target. Oh god, this track's so much good fun.
It is just brilliant. Great asset. Brilliant.
Quite good to hear you. Was it good?
Brilliant.
That is so much fun. It's so good to hear that everyone's having a great time at Sportsland. The track works, Tandem's fun, and honestly, after this weekend we have a few plans of what we're going to do with it, and we honestly cannot wait to show you guys. It's going to be awesome. We have a few more hours. I'm going to do what all of you guys love, and I'm going to go take some passion spins with the Shanahans and just let the carnage unfold. Okay, so I found one Shanahan. There is another Shanahan out there, and we're
Josh is feeling very brave. Look at your camera please.
Hey, you're going to be precise.
Look at the rest of the back of the car. You put the camera.
I did have to move this light out the way.
I don't even know why that light's there.
I don't know either. Right, so we've got about half an hour left of the day, and we do this every single bash. We're going to end with a bash.
Not too much of a bash though.
No, not a crash, a bash. I think I might get a cloth to wipe the window. I'm actually feeling a little bit scared. Why? Because I feel like you've been wound up all day and it's kind of like this is all going to be all out now.
Well, like this is, you've got two professional drivers, you know. Well, you think you are.
Dude, you got a spider web on your car.
Yeah, I'm not really good at washing my car.
Putting a picture of what he calls the snot right now. I don't think you've owned it. Since you've owned it, I don't think you've washed that thing.
When I first bought that car, I washed it, then I drove it, then I parked it for like a year between the bashes. And when I pulled it out of the yard, it looked like that, and I was like, it actually looks better now than what it did, and it was clean. So
that was about 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, it was 3 years ago, yeah.
So, as we got to the start line, the track was deemed too dark, and the day was done.
No!
But then I remembered, we have our own racetrack, and the noise curfew isn't over yet.
Right, here we go, Sportsland. You got the black flag. The question is, did my holy crap? It made it, Jack. It's still there.
I'm surprised.
I don't know how it's still there.
I was like trying not to go near the tire wall because the camera would have been gone.
You didn't do a good job because you're right on the tire wall. Jesus Christ. That's one way to break in a track. So that is it. The bash has come to an end, and for once we didn't end with a crash, we didn't end it with broken cars, we just had a great time. If anything, I think we've come out with cars more fixed than when they went in, which is unbelievable. It's a first for us. So what have we taken away from this weekend? One, Sportsland was a success, and that's not even my opinion. I think that's in everyone's opinions. The crowd loved it, the drivers loved it, and honestly we can't wait to do more with it. And secondly is Dave and his chase drive. We got two 350s, and I honestly think he's never had more fun in a car doing tandem. I was doing leading, he was doing chasing, and I think he's learned more today and yesterday than he has in his entire drift career. The main thing with those cars is putting him in the uncomfortable, and honestly, he put himself in the uncomfortable. He was rubbing doors, doing transitions, put himself in the most uncomfortable situations, and most of the time actually coming out of them, which was always the plan. So, I'm gonna leave this here. As you can see, everyone's clearing off. What a success, what a weekend. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you then. Let us know in the comments below how long you think it'd take Wayne to find that beep, or if it was this video. Oh, he's gonna kill us. This has started war, I think.